Welcome to today's MicroMoment, brought to you by the book that my sister Cindy and I are writing, because as we get further and further into this book, we are discovering things that we have to figure out so that we can get our recipes right. And one of those things for me was my chicken salad recipe, which calls for hard-boiled eggs. Now, when all I might have available is this egg powder that I have from freeze-drying eggs and then powdering those eggs, how do I get a hard-boiled egg from this egg powder? Well, that's what we're going to experiment with a little bit today. So I put a lot of thought into it and figured some things out. I think I know how it's going to work. So I'm going to put a half a cup of this egg powder, which is the same as equivalent to 4 eggs. And I just measured that. It's 4 medium eggs by using a fresh egg. And we're going to mix that up in this little bowl. With an equal amount of water, plus just a little bit more. We want the consistency of a beaten egg, pretty much a beaten egg. And that's about what we have right here. Now right here, I have these 4 little silicone egg poaching cups. And we are going to put 3 tablespoons, and that is the equivalent to a medium egg by my just recent measure. So we're going to put a medium egg in each one of these. Okay, we're a little short in the blue one, but I have an extra one anyway. This is a butane stove, and we do have our little alarm over there for carbon monoxide. So I'm just going to, I'm going to move this forward so Jim can get a good shot of this. I'm just going to very carefully put these little cups in the boiling water and float them there. And we're going to put the lid on. So we're going to make it hot as can be in there. All right, now what's going to happen is I'm going to start the stopwatch, and we're going to take one out every 5 minutes to see how they are, to see at what point we might get to a hard boiled. We might find other stages along the way too, but we'll be back in 5 minutes and we'll take one out to see what we have. All right, we have 30 seconds and we'll take the first one out. All right, here we go. So there's the first one. So let's examine it. The outside is done, but as we cut to the inside, it's pretty gushy. I don't even think that would double for a soft boiled egg, poached egg. Would be nice if it would, and of course these are not going to be the same as if we have a regular fresh egg with the white separate from the yolk, because this is everything all together. So we might have to get accustomed to thinking about eggs in just a little bit of a different way. Our hard-boiled eggs are going to be the same. They're all going to be the blended ones. So we'll be back at the 10-minute mark and take another one and see what it's like. All right, so let's go in and get the one at the 10-minute mark. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, so this looks like it's pretty much done. So by 10 minutes, now our boiling point here is 203. If you're at sea level, your boiling point is 212, so they're probably going to finish sooner. But for us, it takes 10 minutes, it looks like, to get to the hard-boiled stage. So I guess the question is, would this work in a chicken salad as hard-boiled egg? Cutting it up into little pieces. So we're done here now. We can just turn that off, and I'll take the other two out. Now imagine with more experimentation that you could develop a timeline for something like a soft-boiled egg or a poached egg. Now, one thing that I have learned with these little cups is that if you use powdered eggs, this is the one that was a little skimpy, so I'm sure it's done. When you use powdered eggs, they pop right out of these little silicone cups. But if you use a fresh egg, you're going to want to spray with some vegetable spray in here first because they don't release easily. So let's see, in 10 minutes. This one is also hard-boiled, and I'm sure that this one is as well. Yeah. So now we have a taste test. So let's just give this a try. Now this is a hard-boiled egg, but it is the yolk and the white all mixed together. Hot. You know, it works. It tastes more like a scrambled egg than a hard-boiled egg, because with a hard-boiled egg you get those two taste combinations. But it would work just fine in a chicken salad with little pieces cut up small like this, and then mixed in with the celery. And we had to learn how to make mayo from scratch using our food storage materials too. We've already done a video on that, which was pretty fun because Jim was in the video helping me do that. So I'm very pleased with this, and I bet with a little bit more experimentation we could come up with maybe a soft-boiled egg that might be okay to eat. I'm not thinking this one looks very appetizing, but I think these little chunks of egg would be just fine in a chicken salad for replacing a hard-boiled egg. So I'm going to call this a success. So thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.